Well, then, we have another huge success, and it's triggered Ethan Van Sciver and Comicsgate so hard. I don't even know where to start with this video. Was so much cancel attempts of me yesterday. It's absurd. From being called a Nazi to being accused of reporting my own Kickstarter campaign, even though I showed receipts of how a Comicsgate guy was responsible for getting me banned from Kickstarter. They also then started going off on even crazier things over and over and over again, all driven by Ethan Van Sciver as he just spurged out the entire day. Now, he did for a reason, and it's because they can't stop the signal, just like Kickstarter can't stop the signal. And this is what's happening right now. We have a massive win here for the Emerald Array, and it's because this is the comic book that people have been asking for. They know that this universe is beautiful. I mean, I even had Blaine Pardo from Battletech, one of the greatest science fiction writers alive right now, say that this is a great universe. And so the momentum's here, and people understand where the storytelling's at, where the good science fiction's at, where the great comics are at. And it's not with Ethan Van Sciver and his camp. They're not even producing anything. They're sitting there live streaming every night for hours, doing telethons, doing boring things, and then attacking conservative creators who are actually doing the work. And it's over. The jig's up, guys. The people have spoken. And so, I urge you to get on board. So if you've not already, I appreciate everybody who's been there. This is a huge thing. And we're moving to FundMyComic here. FundMyComic is committed to free speech. It's a fantastic platform. Luke Stone's doing a great job. He provides excellent customer service. And, we're going to lift this platform up. We're going to be using it constantly. We'll be coming out with graphic novel after graphic novel. We're not going to rest on our laurels here. And the Emerald Array is just the first volley of this war, this Star War, one might say. Oh, gosh, pretty funny. So this is a huge win, and thank you guys for backing on its first day. Please get this even higher today. My goal for this is actually 500 backers overall. So I figure if I can bring over, I had nearly 700 from Kickstarter. If we can get 500 onto an alternative platform, I think we have a movement that really can make some big waves and start things here. And our movement does stand for three things very explicitly. Number one, we stand against the degeneracy of Marvel and DC, against what Games Workshop is doing, against what Star Wars is doing with all their DEI agenda and the like. Number two, we stand for Christian nationalism. We are unabashed Christians. This is a Christian comic. This is a Christian Terran Imperium. And that's what we want. That's the future that we're looking forward to as we do glory to God with our artistic endeavors. And number three, since we are doing glory to God, we are working hard. This is not about just sitting and leaving a campaign open for 48 pages for 3-4 years. We produce, we deliver, we get better with every release, we listen to the customer, and we listen to what you want. And what you told me you wanted earlier this year was military science fiction starring a strong male lead, and I gave you that with this book. And so my beta readers are telling me this is exactly what everybody's been looking for. The Emerald Array is it. We have 4 different covers to choose from. You can get them all if you'd like. We got Jeff Lastly, who's going to be doing an interior book for me very, very soon. He does beautiful work. We have our interior artist doing our meme cover, which is the I'm Doing My Part cover. We'll have a little Timmy with a little word balloon on here saying, I'm doing my part, like Starship Troopers. We got our pilot in space by Rod Espinosa. He did the cover for The Hidden Emperor also. Beautiful work on his end. And then this is my favorite. Mike S. Miller just did an action-packed piece. This is probably my favorite cover I've ever done. And so, of course, that'll be our limited variant cover as well. I've also got all the other Terran Imperium books we've come out with on the campaign, the 2 graphic novels and the novels. If you're new, grab the Terran Imperium catch-up pack. So right here, complete Terran Imperium catch-up pack. This gets you all the books and get you caught up on the universe as we keep rolling along on this. So the big deal right now is that when I launched The Hidden Emperor on Kickstarter, who banned me, and under nebulous circumstances, which I've done multiple videos about, you can read about it on Substack too, they got me about 130 backers day one. And so I was at about 125 this morning. I was about 5 off. So about the same amount of backers came from The Hidden Emperor to this campaign, which is amazing, given that it's on a new platform. It's somewhere different. We have huge momentum. That means the people here are here for this. They trust us. And there's a couple different variables that makes this a big deal beyond just moving to here. I mean, obviously, there's an economic crisis going on, and Florida's out of commission right now, the whole area. And I've got a lot of fans in Florida, Alabama, North Carolina. Like that's a large portion of my fan base. So I'm praying for you guys. Hope you're doing okay out there. We also have election turmoil. Notoriously, books dip during elections, and so the fact that I've maintained the same amount of audience from day one, from Kickstarter to here, is just a testament to our work we're doing, and just a testament to the storytelling. And I've also not fulfilled the books yet for the physical versions of the Hidden Emperor too. So, guys, if you're one of the backers who backed the Hidden Emperor and you're trusting on book 2 right here, thank you so much. I mean, you guys mean the world to me, and I'm going to get these books out in the next couple weeks. The files are at my printer, and I'm waiting for a digital proof. Then once I get the digital proof, we get the physical proof. So we make sure the pages are in order and the like, and then we hit the whole print run, and my fulfillment company starts going. It's all going concurrently. Launched this a little bit ahead of time because of the whole Kickstarter debacle. I wanted to send a message to them that you can't stop the signal, that their political targeting won't work. And the same thing goes for Comicsgate. Your targeting isn't working. Despite Ethan blasting, he called the book stupid, he called it gay yesterday. I mean, it's insane. So, badass Space Marines are now gay, according to Ethan Van Sciver. It's really sad. You know, when somebody does well in a space, when somebody obviously is making better books than him and producing, he just lashes out so hard, and it's so sad. And then his fans get all riled up. He lashed out so hard last night, he started attacking me on the Comicsgate Kings show, and which is wild because usually he reserves this for just reading news articles and going out there. This is my fandom pulse. He's, of course, starting to bash me because Cecil got banned on Indiegogo. And these poor guys on here, I mean, obviously Malin is a cancel pig just like Ethan. But you got like Shanth, he's a good artist. Andy Smith, a good guy. Same with Jimmy Reyes, Billy Tucci, Aaron Lopresti, who actually has like done one of the covers for my books here. And I can't tell who the guys are on the bottom here. But those guys are all like solid dudes who are good artists who I like. You can tell they're uncomfortable. With Ethan, it's just like they sit here uncomfortably while Ethan lashes out, and they're like, "Gosh, I just got to wait my turn and hope that the audience will buy my book." It's really sad at this juncture. I wish these guys had their own platforms because, being tethered to this guy is just toxic. It really is, and it's going to hurt things. So if you look at this now, Comicsgate fans, Ethan Van Sciver Sims, you probably sent the email yourself saying to report, talking about the Kickstarter report. And so I'm just like, CG is now accusing me of reporting myself to Kickstarter after I've shown screenshots of woke mainstream activists as well as CG Sims literally reporting me. I showed those screenshots yesterday. Comicsgate, I believe, is the ones responsible because at the end of the Hidden Emperor campaign, right before this, that's when they were piling on. That's when Ethan was trying so hard to cancel me, just like today. It's amazing. I launch a new book and he just goes overdrive. It didn't work. I got that. I got the same amount of I mean, this is huge. You guys don't understand how huge it is to not lose backers platform to platform. That is like, whoa. That is showing how incredible this movement is over here now. But it went over a bunch of different stuff, and I'm just scrolling through because there was a lot yesterday. So here's one of Ethan Sims comparing me to in my book and saying it looks like a Hitler Youth camped Wehrmacht complete with suspended lederhosen. Is this baby Ethan Starship Troopers? I mean, what the hell? Very weird. And so now been compared to Nazis because I guess I'm doing Space Marine Jack Kirby looking stuff. I don't understand. Jack Kirby was Jewish, so weird one, Comicsgate. But that's what they want to try to put out there. They really do. Ms. Crimson made a beautiful poster yesterday. Joined the Imperial Space Marines with this wonderful sketch, and she's of course the Hidden Emperor artist. I appreciate her for doing that. Somebody said, "Why take a Warhammer property? Why not create your own?" I did create my own. This is a weird thing they're trying to flex on too. They're clearly tourists, and I just posted this too. Notice something about Space Marine science fiction. This is a genre on Amazon, and these people don't read, so they don't understand where Space Marines come from, and that it did not come from Warhammer. But if you look at it, all the top science fiction, Sean Fenian, M.R. Forbes, Jan Chaney on here. Those are, by the way, I know these guys. They're good people, all of them too, and not Games Workshop. So didn't come from there. So it's just such a stupid thing. So of course they're going on all fronts trying to it's literal SJW moves, calling me Nazi, saying it's a ripoff of something that it actually doesn't even have anything to do with. Honestly, most of the inspiration's drawn from Starship Troopers, and it's a great book if you've not read that. My artist was actually inspired by Frank Miller. Frank Miller did some work back in the day that this came from. He was inspired by Judge Dredd. And of course Jack Kirby, and so that's where our influences are drawn from for the most part. But they don't see past anything because they're such tourists. They don't know where Space Marine comes from at the end of the day, and it's so funny. Of course, the Nazi allegation crap is something that you see from SJWs as well, and then just further attempts to cancel these lies, like claiming I'm reporting myself. Why would I do that? I need the money from Kickstarter. It would be much easier to draw an audience there, but we're doing it anyway. And you can't stop the signal. No matter what vector of attack you come at, Ethan, no matter where you direct your simps, no matter even if you go on the Comicsgate Kings and try to do this to me, it's not working. My channel's growing. Yours is not. Yours is shrinking. It was at 141K last month. We're going to look forward to him going down to 139K because he just keeps attacking independent creators who are conservatives, and that's what he does. He's a cancel pig, and people are done with it. People are fed up with it. So we are the alternative. We're doing things right. I urge you to check this out, guys. Back this today. Let's get us up. Grab us a bunch of backers. Share this out on social media so people know where FundMyComic is, because this is a wonderful website. They're not people who are going to bow to pressure. They're people who are committed to free speech, and we really appreciate them for being there. And I appreciate you for being there as a reader. I can't wait to get this into your hands. Wonderful, wonderful book, and so much fun. This is the comic you've been looking for. Thank you again. We'll be back soon.